covering the government of Great Britain. The power in the Great Britain starts with the Queen. While she was head honcho in the past, now her powers are mostly ceremonial, although she still has to sign off on every law that is passed.
Next in power is the Prime Minister, leader of the majority party in Parliament. He basically does everything in government.
Parliament is the governmental body of Great Britain. It is composed of two houses, the House of Lords and the House of Commons. The House of Lords is the upper house, while the House of Commons is the lower house. So the House of Lords is the upper house and is made up of royalty and spiritual leaders, appointed by the monarchy, and the position is hereditary.
Lower house, elected by the people. This is the only influence people of Great Britain have on their government.
Order! Miss Order! 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 Order, I say to the Children's Minister, try to calm down and behave like an adult, and if you can't, if it's beyond you, leave the chamber, get out, we'll manage without you. Mr. David Ward.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and dear Mr. Speaker, what a case of the...
This is intolerable behaviour as far as the public... No, it's not funny. Only in your mind, Mr. Lawton, is it funny. It's not funny at all. It's disgraceful. Mr. David Ward.
Members in both houses serve for 5 years.
Much like the United States, there are many political parties in Great Britain. There is the Conservative Party, the Labour Party, and the Liberal Democrats. However, unlike the United States, these parties have more similarities than differences and fall towards having moderate perspectives.
So what does the government look like now? The responsible government, or the one currently in control, is the Conservative Party and is being led by David Cameron. They have a majority of seats in Parliament.
Shadow government is known as the opposition. It is the second largest party in Parliament. Currently, the Labour Party, led by Ed Miliband, is the shadow government.
The real question, is Great Britain legit? And the answer is not really. Unlike other countries, Great Britain has no single constitutional document. In fact, it doesn't really have a constitution at all. It has an unwritten constitution that is made up of a series of documents from historical documents, statutes, court judgments, and treaties.
The relationship between Great Britain and its subjects. Note the word subjects. People in Great Britain are not citizens because monarchy still has hold over the country.
So since there is no written constitution in Great Britain, its subjects really have no rights guaranteed. However, as time passed, they gained things like voting rights and property rights.
The relationship between Great Britain and its subjects gets more complicated when you consider the fact that it's Great Britain versus the United Kingdom versus the European Union. All these blocks of countries overlap each other in politics, economy, and culture, so citizenship and rights can be hard to attain. For example, an EU citizen can live in Great Britain but can't vote because they are not a British citizen.
Great Britain's government is centralized. That means that there is no balance of power between the constituents and the governing body, which in this case is Parliament. Britain is also a unitary state, which is a state governed as one single power in which the central government is ultimately supreme. And its citizens can enjoy things like socialized healthcare.
So that's it, guys. That's the government of Great Britain. Thanks for watching.